using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Breaks free. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that first down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a first down.
Well, Kirk, Arizona has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Trying to use his legs to make the first down, couldn't get there, and now it's a fourth down call.
Well, the quarterback tries to pick this up himself. It just wasn't meant to be. Defense out in nickel package with those 5 DBs, knowing they've got good speed on the field to be able to cover the skill guys, and also the quarterback up front in case he takes off. Now we got a fourth down play coming up.
And he's got it, no problem.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. That gain makes it second and medium. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to throw. It's Fafita. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
He has first down yardage at the 46. Offense putting together a solid drive. First down at the 46. Looking to throw it on first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. The catch made on the right side. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. A new set of downs after that completion. He hands it off from the gun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Hey, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
The shotgun running play call. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. No huddle now for the offense. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Back to pass. It's Fifita. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. Arizona now operating in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Fifita. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Makes the catch. Can he get in? So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs.
Let's go.
Wants to throw it. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
They go up 18 after the PAT. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Sategna. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. One more play before they head to the locker room. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's past the marker and still going. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. The first play of the third quarter is a handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And the Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Makes the catch. It's Lewis.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's looking to scramble. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looks like he's going to run it. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive, and a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Here we go on 4th down. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front, get a good push. You have to like that call on this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the first down.
He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. They'll try to run for the first down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Look out, room to run here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Slides to avoid the big hit. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Sooners will crank up the tempo. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. And he drops back in the gun. The 2-point conversion is good. Cuts the lead down to 10.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. They They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Well, Kirk, Arizona has the lead here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Grinding away on the ground. Nowhere to run up the middle. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Throws it to the right. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. To the air, it's Fifita. Pressure is coming. Caught over the middle by the tight end. Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Offense threatening now.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on 3rd down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion and a 1st down, and they keep that clock moving.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wildcats. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Bringing it out, it's Sategna. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kirk.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he is stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Number 95 set to kick this one away.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the 4th quarter. And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Back to throw. It's Fifita. Quick throw to the left side. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. 2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Here comes a handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
He's got it. Enough for a first down. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Dropping back, it's Fifita. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, and it's picked off, a crushing mistake. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Good enough for first down yardage.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Bringing pressure. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the first down.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short game.
The pass rush closing in. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's reeled in. It's Burks.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
He lets it go on the move. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Grab down the middle, it's Burks. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Caught quickly. And it'll be Smothered right at the line for no gain. No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. Touchdown, Sooners. Look out, whole different game now.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot.
Coach deciding to go for 2, trying to cut this lead to a field goal late in the game. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead.
Well, this is exactly how you climb back into a game. Great execution, not only in the touchdown, but then they get the two-point conversion as well. And now it's a field goal game. Time to see if the defense can get a stop and capitalize on this shifting momentum.
Oh, they got it. The kicking team makes the recovery.
Well, they needed the onside kick, and they come up with it. Remember, they don't need a touchdown here. Let's see if the defense on the other side can hold them to prevent the go-ahead score.
On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
So much attention being paid to the outside of these receivers really opens up a nice void there in the middle of this defense. Quarterback makes a good throw.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Using his legs on the scramble.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Running play called on 4 and short. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. And the Sooners looking to run some tempo here. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
So now we'll have a field goal attempt, one of the biggest moments of this game so far. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. And now with just 2 seconds remaining, this field goal attempt to force overtime. And out comes the field goal unit. And now with just 2 seconds remaining, this field goal attempt to force overtime. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. Now the defense will spend a timeout. No room for mental errors on that side here in overtime. So the offense will set up first and goal here in this first overtime. To throw, it's Fifita. Looking to the end zone. Trying for a pick six to win the game. That's it. Game over. The defense makes the decisive play to win it in overtime.
Oh, no. They may have just cost themselves the game with this interception. That's the last thing you can afford to do in overtime. Now it simply comes down to, can you stop your opponent from scoring, or the game is over.
So here we go. A long field goal wins the game. A chance for this kicker to be a hero. And now the defense will spend a timeout to get everybody on the same page before this important play. So here we go. A long field goal. Try to win it in overtime. This is a kicker's dream. It's good. An overtime game winner.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
In these overtime games, Kurt, it just comes down to execution in the moment. Who can make one more big play? They did it. They come up with a signature W.
Yeah, you're right, Chris. I think this likely will end up being one of the best games, not only for them, but maybe in all of college football for the season. To me, it felt like an instant classic and one that fans should remember for a long time.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.